Cancer is one of the most diagnosed diseases all around the world, and breast cancer is one of the most diagnosed diseases in women in the U.S. In 2018, it is estimated that 266,120 new cases of invasive breast cancer are expected to be diagnosed in women in the U.S., along with 63,960 new cases of non-invasive breast cancer. Although breast cancer rates in the U.S. have been decreasing, about 1 in 8 women will develop invasive breast cancer over the course of her lifetime, which is about 12% of women. My name is Mallory Rochar, and I am a sophomore at Louisiana State University. Like many others, I have been affected by breast cancer indirectly, as both of my grandmothers were diagnosed with breast cancer, one being a survivor, and my aunt was diagnosed within the last year. The number of people affected by cancer growing each year, the use of cancer treatment continues to grow and develop. Many people who have been diagnosed with breast cancer are being treated in the same way, almost as a one-size-fits-all treatment. But in reality, cancer patients come in different stages, all bringing different risk factors. Even with a non-invasive type of breast cancer, many patients are receiving chemotherapy, along with other aggressive treatment measures. Chemo causes most of the side effects that you think of when you think of cancer, such as hair loss, nausea, vomiting, pain, sleep problems, fatigue, appetite loss, bleeding, and bruising. The question that I'm asking is, does chemotherapy for breast cancer help or harm the patients more physically and mentally? While those who have had mastectomies may struggle with their feelings of being a woman, their femininity, or even sexuality after breast removing surgery, but will not have the side effects of chemotherapy. I believe this is an important topic due to the overemphasized societal norm of aggressive treatments of breast cancer and the number of women who have been diagnosed with breast cancer. While I believe treatment is needed, however, is this type of aggressive treatment useful? Is the most expensive treatment always the right treatment? A statistic from Lancet Oncology states that only 33% of breast cancer patients meet the benefit threshold of cancer treatment. Cancer drugs cost a significant amount of money for them not to work significantly. My friend Sarah's mother was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer in August of 2016. She received a lumpectomy to remove the cancer mass and received a chemotherapy every 3 weeks for a year before her breast cancer was gone. Averaging about 18 rounds of chemo, this caused her to lose her hair. She was constantly sick and nauseous and had a very confused mental state and slept excessively. Sarah's mother was depressed and miserable all throughout her chemotherapy, while doctors told her that a mastectomy was not necessary. While her cancer went away after a year of treatment, she was also given specific drugs. Even though she was able to keep her breast, was the long drawn-out process of harmful chemotherapy worth the pain where she could have had breast reconstruction surgery? There is a disconnect between doctors on how to treat certain types of cancers, and while doctors would like to do everything they can for the patients, is their quality of life being taken into account in the decision if there is a way for a less aggressive but still as progressive and helpful treatment?
I'm a little unsteady.